It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up next is the Commanders, reigning league MVP. You can't ask for much more than his last game, a 5-touchdown effort. It's the Commanders and the Bears on Thursday night.
Just off Lakeshore Drive, nestled next to Lake Michigan, that's where you find historic Soldier Field in the great city of Chicago, Illinois. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They've been buoyed by getting 2 home games right at the start, and they come off a good victory in week 1.
And last week's win was indicative of how good this team can be.
So here are the Commanders making their way out. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And he certainly had his share of struggles in the opener, threw a couple of ill-timed interceptions in the game. So that was something that was harped upon all week in practice. Because if he's going to help this team be a winning one, he can't give the football away like he did last week.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They'll drop to throw. Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Commanders are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they scored in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys know how to put.
Out is their quarterback with his offense to take over once more. He was 4-4 on that opening drive, including the touchdown pass, as he'll try again here to duplicate that success, starting with a first down. Now a pass hauled in downfield, and he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. They go play action here on 1st down. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's taken down inside the 30. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Michael Pittman, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders have moved out in front. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for their quarterback leading this offense back out. He's thrown a couple of touchdown passes already in this first quarter, and now looking for more as his guys begin 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one drops down incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 3rd down and long coming up. Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this 1st down. They've got his man complete. Big yardage that time for Washington. 44 yards. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 34-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Give him 32 on the play. Back to throw again. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. So this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense,
their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd already in this 1st half, as he'll try again with a 1st down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Out to his left. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his right. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll throw over the middle, taken in. He's to the 15. And he will be taken down, but it is a huge play there to flip field position. And they'll be on the other side of the field as we have reached the 2-minute warning. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. 6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Commanders had 6 to their lead. What a 1st half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's be
is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's been unstoppable in this first half. 4 touchdown passes on the ledger already. Closing in on the all-time record in the first half, by the way, which is 6 touchdown passes as this drive starts 1st and 10.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a moment, but first, the NFL season is in full swing. Let's show the good folks what we've got in store for us later this weekend here in Week 2. In the 1 o'clock games, the one that catches the eye happens in Big D at AT&T Stadium, a tough test for the Cowboys as they'll face off against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Good games in the late afternoon as well. We'll stay out east and highlight the matchup at MetLife Stadium, where it'll be the Giants taking on the LA Chargers. And then lastly, the nation gets a good one on Sunday night between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. In that first half, it was a third-year quarterback who really showed the way. He's over 300 yards passing already.
First chance for the Commanders offense now as they head out for their opening series of the second half. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. He'll buy some time right. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. Now a 2nd and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A little short pass. This is Everett. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. Back to Robinson now on first down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured bear on the field. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Shoves him aside. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets him down to the 6-yard line. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down. Robinson up the middle. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Robinson again, and he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson Jr., his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. Really solid effort for him right now. 3rd quarter, already 4 touchdown passes. How many can he get here?
That remains to be seen, but I know one thing. You and I will be here to watch, and I'm not going anywhere. With what he's doing in this contest, I'm not missing a minute of it. This guy's been spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, it's a team game, but sometimes these individual performances are fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes they just kind of come to the front, despite the fact, as you said, we know it's all about the team. But the way he's playing, he's trying to make his team win on his back.
Yeah, it's been exciting. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Jedrick Wills, former 1st-round pick, guilty there. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Back to throw here. An escape, and he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. And award that sack to Boogie Basham. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. Clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, what are they, about 95% chance of winning?
Oh, yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. 1st down, Washington.
He'll drop to throw. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Looking to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Commanders are on their way. The Washington offense set to take over. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. 25 yards that time. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Robinson. is not going to advance very far. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the 1st down by about a yard. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead. 1st down, 4th quarter, getting 8 yards. You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down, have to stop them, have to get the football back, but 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Washington.
Robinson is in. Touchdown, Washington.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And the Washington offense heading out. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out, and you and I, let's get to the airport.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
Robinson on a give right side. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. So it's Commanders football as we get back to it. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more 1st down to help salt this one away. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And oh, that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Well, I like the calmness of how he played the ball.
The Washington offense set to take over again. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. He'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. That was a corner blitz, and it was Kyler Gordon getting in there for the sack.
It's 2nd down.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting
It's week 3 of the NFL, and we'll be watching Terry McLaurin. He's coming off a week where he stuffed the stat sheet in both yards and touchdowns. It's the Commanders and the Vikings, and it's coming up next on EA Sports.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's week 3, and we've got...
comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Over the middle, it's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45.
They give him 16 yards there, and it's a Washington first down. And McLaurin, the motion man right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 30-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Gerald Everett is tight end, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up third down.
Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings.
They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Trey Hendrickson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. A very costly sack there on third and goal. Pushes him back.
Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2.
And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Second and 5. And he completes this one to Terry McLaurin. He's still on his feet. Terry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, a conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He was able to connect with Terry McLaurin for the touchdown pass on their previous drive. And now they begin here first and 10.
Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. They'll look to throw here. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. That is caught right at the 10-yard line.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone, but sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. 10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Gerald Everett, a 9-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to extend their lead. No surprise there, 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Myles Jack can just flat out cover. It doesn't matter who's out there, and he can do it really well in man. How about what he just did there in zone, though? Eyes in the right place, saw where the ball was going, reacted appropriately, and knocked it away.
Complete, it's Dotson.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right.
Going right back to Dotson.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
He'll take a shot downfield for Pittman.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. Comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
He'll get this one to Pittman.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. They'll set up to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
And McLaurin the motion man right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Back to throw again. On the move to his left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a 1st. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left.
Second and 7.
They'll look to throw.
Over the middle, brought in by Dotson.
It'll go as a gain of 4. And now it's 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down. Looking to throw.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. Michael Pittman
from 6 yards away. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. On those slants, everything happens so quickly. What makes it work?
The timing between the passer and the receiver. In this case, a slant route ordinarily is probably about 3 steps before you go on the slant. In this amount of time, I think it was a 2-step deal. Boom.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's closing in on 300 yards passing already in this first half as he'll take over here on first down.
Okay, great.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
A gain of 14, first down Commanders.
So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. And welcome in everybody to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Time for a look around the NFL here in Week 3 of the new year. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And in the second quarter, it's the Bears who are out in front. A touchdown pass for Trey Lance in that one. From there, we'll make the trip down to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way as the Texans have the lead in that one. It's C.J. Stroud with 3. Count them, 3 touchdown passes. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Zay Flowers, a touchdown reception. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
So here is Washington now to take over. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
They'll drop the throw.
A little short pass. This is Everett.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
A gain there of 21 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. He'll look to throw.
Quick slant, Dotson.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson.
And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th.
He notched his 15th touchdown pass of the year on that last drive, and they'll look to keep it going here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. His throw incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Flush to his right. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
The toss here completed to Pittman.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin.
A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Michael Pittman.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
The touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
Washington ready to try again on offense.
They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. They begin the drive with Robinson. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They'll look to throw here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line.
Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up the middle they go. Clark. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings 11. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that...
He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Michael Pittman from 4 yards out. And the Commanders are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
CD, this is the ideal situation in the 4th quarter. You come out here late, not much time on the clock with a comfortable lead, and put the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah, this offense, all game long, they've been powerful, they've been dangerous. You're exactly right. They can end this one on their own terms.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though.